What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy here, Tsunami Legend, and today I'm trying a new thing. Today we're going to be ranking every skill in Hypixel Skyblock. Now this is based on my opinion alone, what I think is the best, my experience with all the skills. And yeah, if you disagree with me in anything, which a lot of people probably will, comment down below what you would change and why you would change it. And so yeah, with that, let's hop into this. Alrighty, so I made a tier list here on my island. We got S, A, B, C, and F rank. We don't really need D or S plus just because that's just too many. So yeah, we're just gonna go. I made a little thing here. I'm gonna go through here, ranking all these. I was gonna say let's just start here and go left, but we just gotta get this skill out of the way. It is so bad, needs a revamp so badly. We just gotta get it out of here. I'm sorry, foraging. Like, you don't even deserve F tier, bro. You don't. You freaking deserve the very bottom, the lowest rank in F tier. But like, that's just where you belong. I'm sorry. It hurts that no one likes you, but it's so hard to grind. I mean, really, do you want to log on, like, do you lie awake at night thinking to yourself, man, I cannot wait to get up the next day to do this? Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Foraging. Oh my gosh, I get plus 8.6 XP per block break. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my tree cap cooldown is bugging out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, bruh, this skill needs a revamp so bad. Obviously it is getting a revamp soon, they've already announced it, but it needs it bad. Alright, now that skill's out of the way, we can move on to more important skills. So, I guess we'll just start here and go up. Next skill is going to be Dungeoneering, aka just dungeons in general. This skill is nice, because, you know, you work on other skills, you grind the game a lot, you get better gear, and you get good at dungeons. You go kill mobs and you try and get good loot. The thing about this is it's very profitable, especially the better you get, the higher floors you do. I mean, like, floors 1 through 3 are eh. This floor 4 used to be really good. You could get Spirit Bone drop, and you could profit through no off of those. But now it's just Spirit Wings, for only like 750k profit max. So 4 is eh. 4-5 you can get Shadow Assassin Chestplate with like 20 mil profit. 4-6 you can get Giant Sword, which, guess what, I've got one before. And then 4-7, obviously you can get the Necron's Handle for 35 mil, which is like 400 million points profit. My only problem with this is it's really toxic, you know? Someone fails tic-tac-toe and everyone quits the dungeon, and they're like, ah, he's so bad, ah. Yeah, it just gets super toxic. Like, literally one of my friends would literally drag something with the dungeons. That's really my only problem with it, though. And that it's hard for early game players, but you know, that's kind of figured with it. I'm putting it at an A tier. It's not quite S, but it is A, just because, you know, it's good, but it is kind of toxic. Alright, our next skill is aiming. This skill, you don't really grind it necessarily. You don't wake up in the morning and say, hey, I'm gonna grind taming XP. You get taming XP for having a pet out. You pick a pet, you're like, hey, I'm gonna go farming, and then you go cut some crops down, and then this guy levels up, and you know, you get taming XP for that. And so because it's not necessarily something you can grind, it's easy to grind, but it does make you level up your pets faster the more taming XP you get, and it gives pet luck. So it's like, it's a mess skill. I'd say it's a solid B tier. On to the next one, we have Social. This was a really fun update. It was a new skill. Again, it's not really something you grind. Like, literally, if you want to grind this, you just AFK on someone's island. You can also get pretty cool items from it. I just barely unlocked island ranks, so that's pretty cool. And then this is the last one, you get showcase block, and then you don't get anything until social 20 where you can name your island. And there's also these fun things. You can play games, rock, paper, shears, 4 in a row, tic-tac-toe, island NPCs, those are alright. They're kind of fun, I guess. Slash social commands, oh, I love that. Let's try one right now, let's do scramble. Like, yeah, oh, electricity. Like, yeah, so yeah, it's fun. But it's not really, it doesn't count towards your skill average, and you know, it's to grind, so I'm putting it at a C tier because you don't really get anything from it. It's mostly just cosmetic. Alright, our next one is rune crafting. This one is Basically what you can do for this one is you can come over to your chest of runes, or you can get a rune stack and pull from there. You take a couple runes, let's take these 2 rainbow runes right here for example, and you can come over here in the hub, the pedestal, and you can go boop, boop, and then it'll say this, D50% chance, you're basically trying to get it to rainbow rune 2, and then you do it, succeeds or fails, which mine succeeded, GG, and you get plus 35, you actually get a lot more than that, like I bet I got like, at least 1,000 XP from, no, not 1,000, probably like 500 XP, I don't know, I did that during Derby, so it's kind of messed up, but yeah, that's really the only way you can grind it. You can also do dragons, it doesn't count towards your skill average, it's just cosmetic, so I'm putting it at an F tier, because like congrats, I can put a music rune on my Hyperion, wow, thanks, that's about all rune crafting is good for. Alright, our next skill is carpentry. If we look at it, like, you get all this furniture, and yeah, that's about it. Or you can come over here to the hub, just turn around, and then you zoom on over here. There is a carpentry store down here, where you can just buy some of the furniture. But you know, it's kind of useless down here. But overall, it's a useless skill. It doesn't count towards your skill average, so that's an F tier for me. On to the next skill, we have alchemy. This is when we get into the real business. Basically what you do for alchemy is you can come in here to the bazaar. Typically you'll wait for something like a Mayor Derpy or Mayor Technoblade. You'll buy some of this stuff, you'll get a nice big buy order for this stuff. I don't know why people are buying this right now, because like literally it's freaking useless to grind, because it's not really great without the 50% skill XP boost. But yeah, so what you do is you do that, and then you make seed pots. And then when you collect them during Derpy, for example, you'll get like 32,000 XP per potion that you brew. And yeah, basically all the perks you get. The biggest perk for me is that it increases the length of your god pot. Alchemy would be ranked higher for me if this had been earlier, back when we had god splashes. So it's a pretty decent skill. For me, I'm putting it at a B tier, just because it's cool if you have it. It's an extra gold bar. But yeah, it's not great other than that. Alright, next up is enchanting. This skill was revamped a lot. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Do you remember how we would grind enchanting before? You'd come over here, you get your enchantment table, you get some books. Be like, ooh, and you fill your inventory with books, and you come here, or you splash a grand XP bottle, you come here, you go poof, and then you pick the enchantment on the right, and then you throw it out, and you splash a grand, put it back in, enchant, boom, splash grand, and you would repeat that over and over again, and it would take like 8 hours for you to get just a few enchanting levels. So obviously, enchanting would probably be an F tier, if we didn't have the enchantment table or the enrichment table, whatever that thing's called. But now that we have those mini games and stuff, and enchanting can go up to 60, and it's profitable, and it's just really good, I put it at an A tier. Alright, for our next skill we have fishing. It is a controversial. Okay, I'm gonna put fishing at a B tier. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna put fishing at a B tier. And here is why. Basically, my main problem with fishing is it's not good until you get to fishing 25. What you can do when you get fishing 25 is you can go to Jerry Island and then fish up Yetis, which is where you get lots of money. If you fish up one Yeti and it drops a baby Yeti pet, which honestly is pretty rare, and you get a level 1, you profit 17 million fish. It used to be like 40 million coins. The price has gone down. Also, it's right after Derby, so the price will probably still go up, so you will make a little bit more money. But yeah, so that's my main problem with fishing. It's alright. It was a fun skill to grind back in the day, but I kind of stopped. And yeah, but once you get fishing 25, it's really good. And yeah. Alright, on to the next skill. We got combat. Combat's really good. I'm just gonna say right now, it is an S tier. This is our first S tier that's made it up here. And here's why. There are so many ways to grind combat. You can go to dungeons, you can go to dungeons and grind combat. That's how I got most of my combat XP. You can also go to the end and grind zealots and make some money while you grind combat. That's kind of a slower way to do it. You can do slayers and make kind of money and kind of slayer or kind of combat XP. It's probably a better way to grind combat XP with money. But there's so many ways to grind it. And you wanna know what it gives you? It makes you do more damage. Look at this. I have 28 or an extra 112% more damage to mobs. And you get extra crit chance. And so yeah, combat's just OP. Alright, up next is mining. Most people, how I grinded most of mine, I grinded my mining with stone minions, and it got me all the way to mining 50. But now that we have the dwarven mines, mining XP is so easy to come by nowadays, especially with a max sorrow set and drill. You can literally get it so fast. Especially right now, because Coal's active, so you take mining Fiesta and you get like 2.25 times XP. So literally you can just grab yourself a silverfish or a mithril golem. They might have the same speed, so I usually do a silverfish. Mithril golem mine's a little bit faster. But yeah, it's OP, it's easy to level up, especially if you have stone minions. So this is an S tier, personally. Alright, our last and final skill right here is, and here's the dealio with farming. It's boring, I get it. It is pretty boring, but let's be honest here. You get so much effective HP from it. They have the Jacobs contests, like, Jacobs contests are so fun, especially when you have like a almost max legendary elephant, kind of high farming level, and yeah, I can generally always get silver. Like once you've built the farm and you just start grinding, especially during like Fear or your Technoblade, it's not that bad. But it is kind of boring, I get it, and most people do it, grind farming the way I do it right now, and you get mellow minions. You put like a mithril, yeah, you put that thing, a farming crystal right there. You let your minions sit for a while. You can also get a beacon, or down here, only tier 3, but it's alright. And then you just kind of collect them whenever Derpy or Mare Technoblade comes around. Because it's kind of boring to grind, but it's so OP, you get good stats. And once you have farming 50, it's pretty cool. I'm putting it in A tier. Alrighty, and with that, that is my tier list of all the skills in Hypixel Skyblock. I'll let you guys take a last look. You disagree with anything, let me know in the comments. And, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. And, yeah. Let me know if you want me to do more of these rankings. I have other ideas. But, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one.